Okay, so if you feel like you're overcharged at car repair shops, you do not have to take it. Consumers have rights, and Team 10 discovered this after an undercover sting.
That's right. The shop owner says now he's the victim, but state investigators say they have proof of wrongdoing. Now, the sting drove Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance to find out how all car owners can get a fair deal.
Misleading ads led state investigators to Cox Auto Service number 2 and led the Team 10 troubleshooter unit's owner, Tony Otta. They said that you did things that did not need to be done.
Honestly, if you have time, I will explain to you the same way I sit down and explain it to the city attorney.
Okay, I have time.
You want me to pull the invoices for you?
Sure. Yeah, let's see them. While Otta searches for that paperwork, let's fill you in.
The city attorney's office filed a 6-count criminal case against Tony Otta.
It started with an investigation by the Bureau of Automotive Repair. State investigators get involved if a shop promises services that cannot possibly be done by the advertised price. Field Office Supervisor Bill Zelenka says they sent in 2 undercover cars to Cox Auto Service number 2.
To verify that their consumers are getting the advertised price.
Zelenka says both cars were in perfect working condition. The state then broke some things to see what work would be done. Car number 1 was a 2000 Honda Accord. Investigators sent it to Otta's shop in May of 2011. It needed front brake pads, a new relay to turn on the air conditioner, and repairs to the fuel injection system. Total cost $300. Zelenka said Otta's shop machined the front rotors, sold them an ignition distributor cap and spark plugs, sold them an air conditioner recharge and a fuel injection service. Zelenka said none of these things were needed. Otta did repair the relay for the AC, but he didn't get authorization and didn't charge for it. Violations under state law. Total cost $1,296, $1,000 too much.
We want to confirm that this is not a mistake or an accident, that this is actually a business practice.
So the state sent in car number 2 a month later. It happened again. They were overcharged $1,900. Team 10 asked Otta what happened.
I never did anything wrong. It was a mistake has made. There's a misunderstanding, but nothing was sold.
2 different times. May and June undercover cars.
There was 18 other cars that they sent in. It all came left without any problem.
We haven't sent in other cars, and we would have to disclose any other cars that we sent in, even if he did the right thing.
Otta pleaded guilty to overcharging and invoice violations, both misdemeanors. He paid a $3,000 fine and must do 40 hours of state-approved professional training. He's also on probation for 3 years. If he violates probation...
Mr. Otta now has a year in custody hanging over his head.
So what if you have a problem at the repair shop?
You should be a smart consumer in that it's kind of like going to your doctor. He tells you need surgery, you should get a second opinion.
Zelenka says look in your owner's manual for maintenance recommendations. If you have a complaint, call the BAR. They mediate between consumers and shops. The BAR has an 85% success rate in getting a repair facility to refund money or redo repairs. Small claims court is a consumer's last option. As for Otta, he said a bad mechanic who did the work ultimately is to blame.
Kristen, I'm going to bring the paperwork, everything you want to see. Mistake was made, I admit it. I have made mistake as an owner.
I'm Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance.
And no matter what auto body repair shop you go to, remember, you do have rights. Right now on 10news.com, you can find helpful information about what you can do to make sure that you don't get ripped off.